Hello everyone, it's Dr. Lonnie here. In this video we're going to cover days 5 and on after procedure. I am 5 days out from my procedure at this point, and I would like to kind of tell you what I've experienced this first day. So from last time we talked, which was at 2 days, you probably noticed your swelling was going up. Around day 5 the swelling is going to start coming down, and usually around by 8 to 10 days it's mostly always gone, and the last spot you really see the swelling lingering is around the eyes. If swelling has been a big problem for you that persists, there are different ways to mitigate it, and we have a video on lymphatic drainage. You may or may not be taking a steroid. If you haven't, no big deal. The steroid you'll usually finish off on day 5, and there's no benefit of taking it unless you started within 24 hours of your procedure. Icing is not going to help at this point. Just let it come off on its own. If you really want to help it, try the lymphatic drainage. Trading off the swelling going away, you're starting noticing a lot more itching. Itching is going to occur at either the hair collection site or the hair insertion site. We have a video on how to mitigate itching. Unfortunately, this is the most annoying part of a transplant process. It's relatively annoying. Most people, the itching will stop around 10 to 14 days. Some people, it can persist for a lot longer period of time. We do have a couple ways to remedy it, but nothing that's excellent. Just please do not scratch those areas. You'll also notice that some of your scabs are going to start falling out at this point. If you see a hair within the scab, do not worry. That is the hair shaft. It is not the follicle. That follicle at this point has been seated nicely into your scalp. It has probably got its own nice blood supply. It is healthy, and as part of the normal hair cycle and the shock process is just ejecting the shaft itself. So whether it's in your sink or in the shower, just do not worry about seeing little hairs. So what do we need to do moving forward? Misting is still important up to 10 days. You're probably going to be coming off your antibiotic around day 5 to 10. You're going to be coming off a steroid if you're on a steroid. You shouldn't really be on any pain medications, no matter what they are, prescription, Tylenol, or NSAIDs at this point in time. You can also stop using bacitracin on the back of your head at the 5-day mark. Bacitracin can sometimes cause some irritation and kind of amplify that itching, so we don't want that to happen. So what can you start doing now? One of the most relieving things is you can start sleeping normally. You can come out of a travel pillow. You don't need to sleep in an elevated position. Just go back to your normal bed. Everything's nice, fine, and dandy. If you see small hairs in the morning in your pillow, no worries. That's totally fine. You can go back to moderate exercise. What is moderate exercise? That means that you can sweat, but you can't strain. So like jogging, elliptical, biking, as long as you're not raising your blood pressure and bearing down a lot of weights, that's totally fine to start from today. You can wear a cap, which is nice for going outside into social situations. We have a separate video if you're a little uncomfortable putting on your cap and how to do it. The basic premise behind it is don't let the brim of the cap or the top of the cap touch any newly inserted hairs. It's totally fine for the cap to touch the areas where the hairs were collected from or anywhere else on your scalp. With that cap, you can actually go into direct sunlight as well. It's really hard to put sunscreen on your scalp at this point in time because it's a little sensitive. Just put on the cap and know that you're pretty well protected. So what not to do today. No matter how bad the itching gets, please do not itch either one of the sites. They're still healing, and you can still aggravate them with just a little bit of scratching. If you do need to get some immediate relief, just tap and put pressure down. Go back to the videos we create on itching and see if any of those methods helps mitigate the itching for you. Otherwise, congratulations making day 5. Hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions, please reach out to us in the office. We're happy to help. Thank you very much. Have a good day.